this up into 3 individual videos. Are you fucking kidding me? What's up, Creepers and Geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to the Creeps Playthings. This is part 2 of a part 3 series. I decided to break up so you can pick and choose what you wanted to watch versus watch a full, possibly hour-long freaking video, depending on how much I do and do not talk about each individual item. So here in part 2, we're going to talk about some hero mashes I picked up. I did a review of the Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader. I almost said Freddy Krueger. I don't know why. Darth Vader figures. And, you know, they sat in their packages for so long. I finally pulled them out. I was like, wow, these are great figures for what they are. You know, they're goofy, but they're they're very great play value, chunky, satisfying figures to hang on to. And even my girlfriend's 9-year-old twin daughters love playing with them, though I keep them on the shelf and tell them, no touchy, those are mine, my toys. But I also showed interest in wanting a couple more. More so, I wanted the Emperor. And for my birthday yesterday, I received the Emperor versus Yoda Hero Mashers playset, box set, whatever you want to call it, packaged with both characters in it. So let's have a look at them, and I'll give you my thoughts and blah, 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 blah. Here it is, the figures and the packaging. I didn't find it necessary to do an unboxing video, just because, you know, it's a little gratuitous for something like this, since I've already done one, and I'm not really an unboxing kind of guy. Though you could probably find a number of unboxing videos on my channel somewhere. But for the most part, I just want to talk about the figures themselves. And much like with the Vader and the Luke Skywalker ones, these figures are nice and chunky. These figures are nice and chunky. They're very satisfying to hold on to and posable. And I do like the gimmick of swapping the parts, though me, personally, I don't know if it's an OCD thing, won't be doing that at all. I won't be swapping people's arms and legs and heads out. I'll leave the figures as they are. The Palpatine one is just great. I really do like the sculpt, even though it's not really based off of any of the movies. Pretty sure it's probably based off of some Star Wars cartoon show that I don't care about. Maybe I should care about it. I don't know. But either way, I really think, I mean, look at this guy. That's a pissed off Palpatine. Jesus. And though he was very hammy in the movie at times, the prequels, that is, you know, the movies in which we don't speak of, I think it's a really great looking sculpt. But overall, this is a great figure, and I think it's an excellent addition if you were to be collecting these things. And again, I collect in piecemeal, you know. I like something, I'll pick it up. And I'm not out to get the entire line like a lot of people are. But I definitely wanted to have this to complete the threesome. The Skywalker and the Palpatine threesome. There are a couple things I have some issue with. I mean, obviously, Palpatine's lightsaber. I am not a prequel guy, but I put it in his hand anyway because of this goofy crap that sticks out of the other hands. Well, those are Palpatine's hands. If you recall correctly, he kind of talked down about lightsabers in the original trilogy in Return of the Jedi. But regardless, it's a nice looking lightsaber. We'll have a look at it real quick. You know, it is what it is for what it's got to be. And it fits in his hand perfectly, and he holds on to it. And overall, the Palpatine one's my favorite, of course, out of this bunch. Now, Yoda, on the other hand, I almost want to say that this lightsaber hilt is the same that Luke has in his. It's just slightly different. It's a little too big for, you know, Yoda's lightsaber if you want to go canon. I don't know if his lightsaber in any of the cartoons look like this. I don't know either way. But again, Yoda having a lightsaber, it's kind of silly in my opinion, but what can you do? And look at the look on Yoda's face. I mean, that's a pissed off Muppet. Again, in the cartoons, maybe he's always angry. Maybe he's a drunk or something. I don't know. I don't watch him. But I didn't think I was going to like the Yoda figure as much. But the more I hang on to it, I'm kind of digging it. I really am. I wish this cape would stay on there. I don't really have much more to say or complain about, aside from, and I mentioned in the other one, the hands. They always give him one of these goofy forward hands with a hole in it. If you buy the Vader one by himself, it comes with normal hands. Now, if you look at here with Palpatine, he does have the goofy hole in it, but the hand is in a natural pose. And then you have the option to give him the Force Lightning hands. Whereas with the Yoda and a couple of my other figures, you don't have a normal hand. You either have this goofy, weird pose hand, or you have one with this Force Lightning bubblegum crap sticking out of it. The other thing that perplexes me about this is it comes with a training sphere. The friggin' thing is huge. I mean, it's as big as his head. But regardless, I don't use any of this stuff. It stays in the box. I just display the figures however I see fit. But it just kind of bothers me that Palpatine got a good hand and all my other figures have this goofy thing. Why can't they just come with, I mean, this hand has that same position. Why can't that be detachable and be this hand? And then come with a hand like this? I don't know. Whatever, it's nitpicking. So let's just have a look at the box, I guess. Let me move the figures aside and we'll look at some of the stuff in the box. I mean, you got this weird, you know what it looks like? It looks like a goblet for ice cream. You could probably put a couple scoops of ice cream in there and eat out of it if you want a Yoda hand ice cream cup. You got Palpatine's Force fingers. I think the paint on that is a little sloppy and goofy, but it is what it is, and I'm never going to use it. And of course, I mentioned, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be, but I know that's a training sphere. And yeah, I mean, it gets coming with a whole bunch of options and accessories. It's still cool, even if you're not going to use it. I'm sure there's a ton of little kids that would love to play with half of the stuff. Me, I just like to display it. And yeah, I mean, image on the back, and it shows how you can just, mix different people's stuff with him. And I don't know, is that cross-dressing? I don't know. Yeah, and a really nice likeness of the Palpatine. Their sculpt, I kind of like this better than this. There's something with the bags under the eyes. It didn't just quite come through on the figure itself. But either way, it's still a really great figure. And if you look at that paint job, for those small details that are there, they're really good. They're not off-centered. It's not sloppy. Done very well. So, guys, that is my Hero Mashers kind of look over. Now I get the Emperor. I have Yoda as a bonus. I'm just going to call him a bonus because I was really just more looking for him. Other ones I'd like to get is maybe Boba Fett. I'd love to get Bosk. And there's a few others in the line that I would really like to get my hands on. Again, just for display. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm doing this thing right now. It's March 9th now. Called the 5-inch Mortal Kombat, where I'm pitting up characters and you vote on who wins. And the next day, the winner of that match moves on to the next match, and so on until we have an ultimate champion. These guys are going to be thrown into the mix somewhere now that I have them as well, to give me 2 more days of fighting, because we can never have enough fighting. So, guys, let me know what you think about these. Are you into the Hero Mashers? Do you have any of them? Do you have the same gripes I do with the hand? I don't know why. Again, like I was talking about with the Funko Pops, I don't collect them. I had to mention that like 12 times, but I don't know why I have to keep mentioning this friggin' hand. It bugs me. We already have a Force hand with Force crap coming out of it. Give me a normal friggin' hand, Disney, for fuck's sake. But guys, that's it. Hero Mashers, Palpatine versus Yoda, or as the box says, Yoda versus Palpatine. I say he's the king of the show here, and I really enjoy him. So guys, go ahead and leave feedback down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive. And keep an eye out for part 3. And if you like Funko Pops, by all means, check out part 1. Really cool Freddy and Jason 8-bit versions. And I was excited to get those, even though those were the one present I knew were coming. Because it was worth it when she ordered them, because she wanted to make sure she got the right one. So guys, hope everyone's doing well. Thanks as always for watching. Part 3 will be right after this one. Be a little bit different. Got something goofy to show you. And take care. Bye-bye.